15 expressions and words that will bring negativity in your life. Words carry so much power. Their meanings shape our perception and even our belief system. Imagine your body as a vessel and the words you utter as the food you eat. Like good nutrients, positive words and affirmations are healthy and productive, but negative words are primarily destructive and corrosive. Their power arises from our emotional setbacks in life and even our childhood memories. Negativity is often rampant and a constant in the societies we currently live in. They span from the pronouncement of curse words to other people when we are upset or disappointed to insults and self-harm. Do you remember any instance you said something negative about yourself or someone? Unfortunately, some of us are in the habit of using the exact negative words repeatedly without realizing how much power it is having over us. We often use throwaway words such as "I hate my hair" and "I will never be happy or find love." We never stop to think that these words we speak bring some amount of negative energy into us and affect us spiritually and physically. It is pretty intriguing, and we will discover today some 15 words or expressions that bring negativity into our lives and disrupt our inner peace and happiness. But before that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification now. Now, let's get started. Number 1. I cannot. This expression breeds defeat and incompetence. Our thoughts constantly elevate us, and what we feed it goes a long way to determine our success in life. Saying "I cannot" puts you in a state of perpetual setback and prevents you from taking risks and living outside your comfort zone. Society might be the leading cause of this problem. However, fear of being judged defeats the whole reason behind living. Take a bold step and say you can. Achieve the goals you want and do not listen to judgmental people. Number 2. I hate myself. One of the most common ways of living a life of self-hate and depression is to do it constantly verbally. Hating yourself might stem from many reasons, most of which are only known to you. This becomes detrimental as time goes by and disrupts your thought process. Feeling unworthy of the good things coming your way because you hate yourself or the life you live robs you of a good life. Number 3. Toxic. You might have seen this word thrown around by users of social media apps or even your friends and family. Toxic is anything that is not good for your health and, ultimately, your life. Toxic behavior such as abuse and manipulation goes a long way to erode human trust and harmony. This harmful lifestyle impedes your growth financially, physically, and even spiritually. If you have anyone in your life exhibiting toxic behavior, then you should let them go. Always remember that good health and state of mind is never a compromise. Do a self-assessment of yourself, and if you find out you exhibit any toxic behavior, do your best to stop or get some professional therapy. Number 4. Loneliness. Loneliness, also known as painful solitude, is one primary source of negativity. If you ever met a loner, no matter what they tell you, it is not because they enjoy solitude. Take note, however, that being alone is very different from being lonely. Being alone gives you time to reflect upon yourself to get things done and upgrade your life. Loneliness is a direct contrast where you shut yourself from everyone and anyone and breed in a pool of depression and despair. Loneliness robs you of the joy in human connection. Make it a point to have high-quality friends and enjoy excellent company. Number 5. Wish I was or were. Comparison is mostly not an unhealthy habit. It guides you in society and helps you match up to others in the field you find yourself in. However, in recent times, the comparison is mainly used to degrade ourselves. The lives we live, one massive disadvantage of social media, is that it robs us of the sense of contentment. When we watch or see others doing better in nice clothes or flashy cars, we immediately assume that is the life that is real and start being hard on ourselves. "I wish I were like him or her" becomes the mantra leading us into depression and self-resentment. Make it a point to be more thankful for what you have, since the comparison is the thief of quality life. Number 6. Sorrow. This negative word is known as the slow poison. Sorrow eats away your happiness and slowly ushers you into loneliness or even suicide. Sorrow could be born out of so many reasons, from losing a loved one to failing a subject in class. It is, however, vital that you are not consumed by sadness or grief, be around people you love, and try to see the good in every situation. Number 7. Pain. Pain is a general term used to describe uncomfortable sensations in the body. It could be physical, stemming from activating a nervous system, or an emotional response resulting in pain. Pain breeds a lot of vices and crimes in society. Therefore, we must learn how to mitigate pain to serve us rather than hurt us. Make it a point to see a doctor when you feel any unexplained pain, or talk to a loved one if you feel it is an emotional one. Pain is fuel. It either burns you up or used to achieve more extraordinary feats. Number 8. Insecurity. Insecurity is the uncertainty and anxiety about yourself. Insecurity is mainly born out of a lack of self-confidence. This negative feeling is related to the standards set by people we interact with, such as our family, friends, and peers in society. Insecurities may be developed when we compare ourselves to others, making us feel less or unserious. Number 9. Resentment. In a society where people are mistreated, there is a rampant growth in resentment in its population. Resentment mainly breeds when you harbor ill will or string anger against someone you feel was wronged and you couldn't stop it. One prominent sighting of resentment would be in couples where one or both of the couples feel hurt by the actions of the other, even if it was not a deliberate act. Another case is one rape victims have against their abusers. If this is not appropriately managed, resentment will destroy your growth. Number 10. Anger. Although people can channel anger positively, it is primarily used in a negative light. Anger can be a significant cause of your undoing in life. Whether aggressive, passive, or assertive, you must always handle anger with care. This intense emotional state involving a strong, uncomfortable response can go a long way to disrupt the flow of friendships and family relationships. Learning to control your anger is one of the main ways to prevent negativity in life. Number 11. Suicide. One of the words that bring negativity to your life is suicide and suicidal thoughts. Suicide is described as ending your own life, though, as the cheapest exit to pain and suffering. Thinking about suicide is one dangerous thing to do since it harbors other depressive and implosive thoughts. If you find yourself having suicidal thoughts, try your best to be around friends or a professional therapist. Number 12. Envy. This is a feeling of discontented longing by someone else's possession, qualities, or luck. We live in a society where people flaunt their wealth and possessions with the help of social media. However, since the conception of the World Wide Web, there has been a high rise of depression amongst the youth. This is because of the constant comparison of what they have. Having an envious attitude will rob you of the time to be more productive. Number 13. Worthless. Worthless is a word you need to cut out of your life with immediate effect. This ugly act of condemnation throws away any good feeling you might have in yourself and others. This negates the value of living in life. Words of affirmation can go a long way to eliminate this negative word from your books. Number 14. Lazy. Laziness is a negative term used to describe ourselves and others. This word is used to find excuses for being unproductive or procrastinated. This has been more prevalent during holidays and in people who are yet to be employed. Consider deliberately doing a task if you ever feel the urge to be unproductive. Number 15. Failure. There are times you find yourself feeling down because you failed a class, had a divorce, or had a broken relationship. These events can leave you thinking of yourself as a failure or someone incapable of getting things right. When we call ourselves failures, we affirm negativity in our lives, allowing it to get a hold on us. Being yourself and adding value to yourself goes a long way to ensure success. Productivity is key. This brings us to yet another exciting and informative video. Making an effort to avoid negativity will go a long way to ensure a happy and healthy lifestyle.